The only other things they have is Mick Foley from WWE and Will Wheaton.
He voiced the Baldur in Avatar.
Mick Foley?
Yeah, he was the Baldur in Avatar.
Mick Foley, I would have let punch me in the head.
Yeah.
Matt, you'd let anybody punch you in the head.
Thumbtacks you can like throw me on.
Listen, Matt. I'm gonna punch you in the head with my penis here in a minute.
Hey, Matt,
That's not a lot of penis.
Punch. Yeah.
Matt, you're making out with the fucking microphone again.
Stop.
Keep throwing it.
I mean,
muting your fucking ass. I swear to
Alright.
God.
Ben, is everything recording? Everything working?
Everything's recording and working.
Everything's good?
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
how's
okay.
the PC?
Penis.
Hold on. How's the PC running?
PC is running beautifully. Oh my God.
It's
About
almost
time.
like I shouldn't have kept my Frankenstein one alive for 11 years.
I couldn't afford the replacement, and y'all fucking know this.
Fucking Jase over here is telling Ben to get rid of his goddamn freaking computer forever, and then the moment Ben does is like, hey, you don't need that, I need that. Like, fuck you, Jase. Anyway, I'm gonna start it today.
Go for it.
Everyone ready? Anyone gonna fucking cut me off halfway through?
Probably.
Looking at you,
Probably.
Connor.
Depends. Do you want?
You wear depends?
Do you want me to cut you off?
No, I want you to shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Anyway, welcome everyone to Memento Morons, a group of people who don't know what a topic is and don't know how to stay on it. We are brought to you today by the usual core. We have Matthew.
Yeah, if it was a dick, I'd stay on top of it. What's burn on my cell? Self-burn.
We have the dick in which he would stand on top of, Ben.
What's up, bitches? New PC, let's go!
We have the dick who he has stood up on, Connor.
I call him my topic.
And then we have the man, the myth, the beluga whale, Jase.
My head's not that big, is it?
The rest of you is.
Yeah,
I'm not worried. Listen,
so
I'm not
big.
worried about that. I just don't need that squishy head, man.
You're so big when you try to shave, your razor goes. It's a Chewbacca joke. You are Chewbacca in the picture, so on our Star Wars episode cover. You know.
I know.
That's true, he is. Anyway,
But
for our topics
Dalton's
today.
heavier
that's
than I am.
How much do you weigh?
I said hairier.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah, probably.
I look like an Italian man had sex with a fucking Sasquatch.
I
He
wouldn't
looks
say
like
you weigh as much as a
White man had
carrier.
sex. Yeah, Harrier the carrier of venereal disease.
Anyway, our topics that we'll probably not stay on to today are badass moments in extended media that's not in the mainstream media. So basically something that's in an anime that may not be in the manga, it's in the manga but not in the anime. That kind of thing.
The extended universe shit.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
in anything.
It's not just Star Wars, though.
I know, it's
yeah.
just a blanket term.
My topic, which was Baldur's Gate 3 is a masterpiece, and I'll explain to you why.
You could say Baldur's Gate is Baldur's Great.
All right,
Shut your
just give it-
goddamn ass up. That head is
Okay,
there
just
just
give it to him.
I gave it to him because I just wanted to move on. Anyway, what's good about rewatching shows and movies? And then capitalism is dumb.
Everything is done.
Everything is dumb. Everything is fun when you're part of a team. So anyway, Badass Media and Mr. Texty Face over here, he was the one who coined that one. So, what shall be your first topic there, buddy?
eat my D. No, I'm kidding. I was actually, for the most part, going to stay entirely quiet until you forced me to say something, because you told me to shut the fuck
I
up.
was telling you to fucking talk.
So talk.
Bitch.
Maybe I
Talk,
don't
or I'll
want
just
to.
kick you out of this whole fucking call and we move on.
Alright. Well, Jace's about to do it anyway, so, I mean... Alright.
No,
The
I'm not.
thought of this... the thought of this topic came from while I was working today. A random thought. I was watching a clip of something of people talking about this moment in anime, and then immediately my brain likes to do this thing where it compares something I've seen to something I've already seen, or it compares what I'm seeing to what I've seen. And I was reminded of a fun little bit from Halo. First appearing in Fall of Reach, if I'm correct. Dalton, you may fact check me if I'm wrong. There's a moment where, while Master Chief is growing up, or John, is this after he gets his augments, or
it's after he got after he got his augmentations, but before they got the armor.
Okay, so he was a teenager at that point, correct?
Yeah, he was like 14, 15 years old.
Okay.
Actually, he was 13. He was the youngest of his class.
Enter 14 or 15-year-old Master Chief, or as he's known without the suit, John. I think he's at a gym somewhere, if I'm remembering correctly. There are 4 soldiers known as ODSTs. Basically, you would call them the Marines of the Halo universe, right?
They are the elite Marines of the universe.
So you got the Marines, and then the ODSTs are like Spec Ops.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're the elite Marines.
So basically, 4 Spec Ops grunts basically start talking mad shit to John for whatever reason. And
Because
then
the Captain Mendoza told him to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Cortana!
He was saying that already while working out. Cortana!
Cortana wasn't even fucking made yet, and he's like,
I
Cortana!
know.
Anyway, continue.
So, yeah.
Matt doesn't know a lot about the universe, which makes sense.
No, yeah, I know. But yeah, so Mendoza, captain, basically told the ODST, it's like, you should totally go fuck with John. Nothing bad will happen. And they're like, you know, I said Dalton could fact check me.
Chief Petty Officer Mendoza, not fucking Captain Mendoza.
Shut
No.
the fuck up.
Oh, no, I
God.
was
Even
mixing him up
then-
with Mendez, my bad.
Man, just shut up.
Mendoza was the guy who got eaten by the flood. He was like the first guy to get killed by the flood in the first game. Anyway, there's actually just a captain's name in there that I don't remember his actual name. I'll have to go look, but continue.
I'm still more mad at Ben. Don't worry, Dalton.
Fuck
Okay.
He took your actually role.
Actually.
To be fair, Ben and I do that quite equally.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. So, the ODST basically start to goad and be kind of a dick face to this 14-year-old teenager with augments. So what does Master Chief do? He 1v4s them.
Fucking kills them.
He didn't kill them, did he?
He kills 2 of them and puts 2 in the infirmary.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Unable
of
to
them's-
ever fight it ever again.
Now,
Yeah, they're ruined for life.
Now, I think there was a
Just
bit of
like that.
animation done where it's like kind of a slideshow animation of it happening.
There's actually
imagine-
there's actually a video. It's called The Fall of Reach.
Okay, because I'm just saying, if you do look for it, or you at least look up the moment, that in general is an insane way to help build up Master Chief's, like, legend. What do you do at 14? Fucking murder 2 ODST, put 2 in the hospital. And nobody
also-
bat an eye.
There's also a thing that in the first strike where it's a flashback when they were in Reach. It is when they were just still kids. They were like, it was before they got their augmentations, and they were like 10, 11, 12 years old. And all 75 of them ambushed an entire base of dudes, stole their fucking flag, and then ran off back to their base.
Wasn't that in Fall? No. That was an
First
exercise
strike.
they did as kids, yeah.
It was in first strike, and that's where the Ali Oxenfree came from.
Yeah. Ali Oxenfree, yeah.
Matt's over here like, God, these guys are nerds.
I'm looking up boys stuff to jog my
Yeah.
memory.
I
I'm looking
mean-
up boys.
I mean, I called you up mainly for it, Matt. Like, if anyone would know it, it's the guy who read the comics.
Well, I know, just I fucking hate reading, so.
Yeah, but I mean,
I'm sure the extended stuff's great, but just make him a graphic novel that's super violent and has like people pissing on each other, and I'm in.
No.
I mean, Halo had a lot because the games can't necessarily showcase a lot of the stuff the Spartans can do. Because Spartans can run up to like
60
What was
miles
it?
an hour.
yeah, it's like
Something like
60,
that.
60 kilometers per hour because they use
Oh,
they
so
use
it's like
metric.
40 miles an hour.
Yeah, they
something
can
like
just
that.
fucking truck it.
I'll be honest,
their
I'm gonna
reactions-
trust Dalton more than you on this, Ben.
Well, I mean, I
you.
could be also wrong. Ben also read the books too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did. I didn't know that.
He can
Yeah,
actually
Ben
read
can read.
faster because he has 2 books open.
Yeah, fucking
But-
Fall of Reach, Contact Harvest, First Strike.
But I've
The
read
Flood?
a lot of the other books too.
That's fine. Granny's hardcore open. Black holes going in black cock. Like what does
Hey,
that even mean?
Well, to keep on with that subject, Luke Skywalker in mainstream media is incredibly nerfed compared to the extended media of Star Wars.
Oh yeah, in the EU, he is fucking broken.
Yeah, the extended
Especially when he
universe.
falls to the dark. Especially when he falls to the dark side.
Yeah,
Like,
because
he
he
does.
couldn't get the rights to play Creed while he was sulking, so
But no, like there was one part where he's facing Yuzong Vong, and he jumps out of his X-wing in the atmosphere and force pushes onto the planet and just decimates half of a planet.
good for him. You know, good for him.
I mean, Darth Sidious. One of the things he did is he absorbed the entire life force of an entire planet, and
That's
That was
Darth
Vitiate.
Vitiate.
That was Vitiate from
was it
Thor.
Vitiate?
Yeah, dude, it's vicious. Come on, everybody knows that.
Yeah,
I was
even that
told-
does that.
And
I was told Sidious.
technically,
No.
there's a second person who did it too. Not to the extent Vitiate did, but he still did it. Nihilus.
Darth Nihilus did it to several planets.
Because he's
He
a nihilist.
ate planets.
It's
Yeah.
in his
He was a force entity that was created by a fucking mass weapon that was built by a fucking Iridonian engineer, and the dude would just go to planets and just eat all of the force off the planets.
My favorite bit is, I'd like to think when he was born, he had the same first words as Jase. God, I'm fucking hungry.
I mean, everyone is. They're just now born.
To be fair, that's literally all Nihilus thinks about in like the KOTOR 2 campaign. It's all he thinks about is consume.
Consume and torture Vicious Mark.
See, that's why my favorite extended universe character was a Darth Buttfucker, because that dude would fuck some butts.
And he was so meticulous about it, you'd almost say he was anal.
I give you that one. I give you that
That was
one.
a good one.
I give you that one.
I don't.
Hey, you know what, Connor? You're just mad because Ben's got a dude in the fucking universe with the same name as him.
What up?
Yeah.
Darth
His name's
Bane.
Bastard Man. Oh, yeah.
His name is Darth. His name is Darth Divorced.
His name is Darth Durdadur.
Darth Divorce.
God damn.
Connor's on a fucking rampage today.
I'll drink to that.
Fucking
I
hell yeah,
will-
keep it up, bud.
I will at least say I do like Darth Bane for the fact that he established the rule of two. He was like, why don't we just pour all the venom together?
The rule of two was ultimately what broke the entire universe.
Yep.
Because Anakin was supposed to bring balance to the Force, there was only 2 dark side users. What does that mean? There's still supposed to be only 2 Force users. Jedi.
I mean, everyone. I still remember when everyone was like, "Oh, he's supposed to bring balance to the Force," and I'm like, technically, he did.
He did bring, like, even like like George Lucas, like he did bring balance. That was his fucking goal.
Because you have two Sith and over here, and you had how many Jedi?
There was a lot of Jedi apparently afterwards, but supposedly it was like 2 really powerful ones of Yoda and Obi-Wan,
Yeah.
and then Luke after Obi-Wan died.
And then everyone's saying, my, this here Anakin guy, maybe Vader someday.
He's just a small fry.
You know, when one person sings, you don't all have to sing because it sounds like absolute trash when we all try to
That's
sing
why I
together.
stopped singing.
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
yeah, you're
it's. I mean, Ben's everything that comes out of Ben's face is almost absolute trash.
Why do you think he's divorced?
Wow,
God
y'all are
damn
just...
it. Everybody's going at me now.
Ben, you just have
At least I have a new computer.
well, Ben, you have a giant target on your back, just like the one you painted on your wife's back.
Yeah,
That
she
was
has
my
a target.
cum.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. You see how long, how many times you come on her back for it to rinse away. It's an endurance test.
Yes.
I bet you some of it's stuck like super glue. She just don't know.
So, Dalton, I'm going to bring up another thing from Halo, but this is going to be a more funny one real quick. Contact Harvest. A certain Johnson.
All she wore was a
This dude-
determined
Hey,
smile on her face.
Hey, Connor.
Yes.
Sith buddies.
My books are in my kitchen.
The only other
Y'all two would try to touch dicks, but your tummies wouldn't let you. Oh, double blue shirt wearing ass.
Jace, we just need to deep fry it, then we can do it.
There you go.
They're wearing blue shirts and have Sith books and all sorts of shit.
Well,
goddamn.
here's the thing. He's
like-
got long sleeve. I don't.
They're
Look at them whipping
besties.
out the preciouses.
But yes, the bit I'm quoting is in Contact Harvest. There's a sex scene between. He wasn't Sergeant at the time, was he?
Yeah, it was Sergeant Johnson.
Okay, between Sergeant Johnson and some random white chick.
Actually, she was like.
Imagine being the credits on those books. Random white chick, Jennifer. Like they didn't even put my last name.
It was. I don't even fucking remember her name. But
Look,
it's just
Jennifer. Let's be fair. You were there to take Johnson's dick, and that's it.
that Johnson's Johnson. But
I was gonna say
literally, the thing was
Johnson.
like the line was all she wore was a determined stare, and it fucking broke us as kids because we just laughed the fuck out of it.
Hold on. Hey,
That
Matt.
means it's naked.
Hey, Matt, put your face away from the mic, dude.
Yes, put your face away.
That means she's naked.
Thank you for clarifying, Matt.
Here, how's that? I can't even hear myself now. How does that
That
sound?
actually sounds great.
Go fuck yourself. I sound so muted in my own ears right now.
Yeah.
You're
I have,
probably
not I
deaf.
have not touched this in forever. Your new computer sucks.
No, you're probably fucking deaf from all the concerts you went to without ear pro.
You were at half of them. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
Tell
and I
him
did
that.
this. Yeah,
Tells Ben to fuck himself, takes a swig of beer, elaborates no further.
you give me all that
Fuck
fucking
you,
shit.
liberal piece of shit.
You give me all that fucking shit doing sound checks at a concert, but yet who's got the better hearing, bitch?
Well, obviously not you
me?
because you're divorced.
Me?
Fuck.
You couldn't hear that comment, dude. It sounds like I have a stuffed nose right now. You know when you got. That's what it sounds like.
Don't you have a piercing in there?
Yes. Ha!
That
Stuffed nose. I see what you said there. Queer.
Anyway, so
Christ.
I could bring up Dragon Ball Heroes as another thing that doesn't happen in the main media, but
Everybody
we're not
gets
going
one.
to. We'll do that at another point if we do a Dragon Ball deep dive. So let's not worry
Well,
about that.
This is just kind of a throwaway one,
Mhm.
but it is one I do know that should have been in the movies that fucking wasn't. Tom
that?
fucking Bombadil from Lord of the Rings. The guy in there singing all the time. Like, dude, Jack Black would have made such a great Tom Bombadil in Lord of the Rings. He's just singing
Yes.
nonsense. He catches them in the woods, takes them back. They all fuck his wife, and like he sends them off. Like it's great. Well, that doesn't really happen, but dude, come on. We didn't need 3 Hobbit movies. We needed 4 Tom Bombadil movies. Everyone knows that.
Yes.
I don't even get me started on the fucking Lord of the Rings series right now.
That needs its own deep dive.
It
Yeah,
does.
Yes,
Hell,
it does.
It's the reason we have Dungeons and Dragons is because Lord of the Rings. So cheers.
All
to that.
Cheers to that.
Yep.
Cheers to that. I've never played it, but everyone else has besides me.
Well, technically,
Cheers.
you've played games that have the same mechanics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I played Lord of the Rings fucking Conquest. Hell yeah.
Well, not that, but like you've played RPGs and shit, which have the same D&D
know.
stuff.
I know. Nerd. You're all nerds. God, I sound like I should
Wow.
just go record in the fucking closet right now. This sounds terrible. Ben's computer sucks. You suck,
Yes, it
Ben.
does.
Look at him, Matt. Just look at him, just all smug and everything.
Well, he's so
Nah.
happy to finally have a good computer, though.
Dude,
Yeah,
I,
it makes my buttery voice sound fucking pitchy to Mr. fucking goddamn High School Musical over here, you fucking dim-witted nutsack.
Hey, Ben. Hey, Queer Ben, where the fuck's the figure I bought you?
It's in his ass where it's supposed to
It's-
be.
Probably in his car still.
it's not in my car still. It's actually over in my freaking living room, mounted up next to my camera.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And also, it is amazing because for once I'm not fucking pulling levers and twisting knobs and fucking beating the shit out of it to try and get it to do shit.
That's how you have sex with women.
Yeah, it's like one of those weird fucking piano things that's like.
Yeah, basically that was
I forgot
how
what those are called, but
Ooh,
Yeah.
Morgan,
that's how I
that's how Ben has sex.
no that's how I fucking kept my computer running for 11 fucking years.
hey, Matt? Or do you have your thing pulled up for the boys?
Yes, I do. I actually got two. So
Okay.
for anyone who knows, The Boys is a very adult-rated show based off a very adult-rated graphic novel. And it was so good that I read all of them from someone who does not fucking read because it can keep my attention because every goddamn volume had some of the craziest shit I've ever fucking seen.
He
In the
actually
show,
learned to read.
yes, I taught myself to read. It was like some Helen Keller shit. I was like, Homelander. But no, the show definitely had to take some liberties because the graphic novels got some of the most fucked up shit ever. Like, it's really fucked up in the show. You see Starlight, she finally gets to join the Seven, and what happens? The Deep rapes her mouth. That's bad, right? You don't rape someone who's like, oh, you want the job, don't you? You said you had a poster of me on your wall, so now suck my dick if you want in. In the book, when she gets there, she gets gang raped by 3 of them. The Deep, Homelander, and A-Train. All 3 at once, and then she's sitting there. Yeah, it was Black Noir. Yeah, never mind. The Deep is not a joke like he is in the book. He's actually a black dude who has like this full scuba gear on and shit. He's cool as fuck. But no, dude, there's some crazy shit in there, man. Like they have pictures of Homelander like destroying fucking he takes a bite of a baby. He like bites the side out of it. Like there's the whole picture of him just ripping out from the ribs. He had some 7-year-old pulling his fucking limbs apart by the fucking feet. It's nuts, yeah!
You just traumatized Connor.
Wait, did he deep fry the babies?
I'm sure it's in there. Because, like, the show has Huey where he has this little mouse, like, there's this little hamster in there. Which is great, it's cute, but they don't tell you how he got it. They fight this dude named the Blarney Cock. And when they finally kill him, the hamster that he keeps inside of his anus finally comes out free in Lemmy-Wink style. And so he keeps he keeps an ass hamster as a pet.
So this
Shane Dawson did. What the fuck?
So this is, what about Dewey and Louie?
Shut the fuck up.
That too, ma'am.
Shut the fuck up, Jase.
That's a fucking deep cut right there, bud.
Deep cuts with the deep.
Deep thoughts of the deep, dude. Dude, the deep of the boys.
If you put a hamster up your ass, how far will it go before it gets tired? Deep thoughts with the deep.
The deep in the TV series is
Dude,
honestly my favorite fucking character because he's like the biggest dumbass.
Whenever he tries to steal the dolphin and it keeps telling him, like, just touch my dick, he's like, no, I can fine. And then he gets in a car wreck and the fucking dolphin just goes flying out the window in slow motion. He's like, I could save it. And then a car runs over the fucking thing. And he's just sitting there all sad. Dude, that shit is so funny. But some more similarities that aren't similarities at all. In the show, you find out that Butcher's wife is still alive, and she had the baby that Homelander raped into her. Like, that's a family. They moved him away. In the book, the baby destroys the mom from the inside out, and fucking Butcher has to, like, beat to death this fucking super baby. So that's something they didn't put in the show. There's also, they just introduced Little Nina. I don't know if it's going to end like this. It fucking better. Little Nina is this fucking tiny Russian bitch that has her hands in everything. And in the show, she's still alive. But in the book, I really hope they do this in the show. Whenever she thinks she gets away, she's like, time to pledge myself, pulls out a vibrator, and then the next scene, you just see Butcher and them like, you put a bomb in her vibrator? And then you see her plane just exploding while she's like masturbating, which is fucking awesome. That's a great way to go, dude. That's fucking fantastic.
To be fair,
I hope that happens in the show. Oh my god.
Dark, but it sounds dark enough to happen in the show. I mean, don't they have the scene of the dude like exploding from a dude's penis or whatever?
They did that based off that meme with Ant-Man going into Thanos' ass. Because they're like, we can actually do this. And that's how something opens up. This fucking dude who gets all small, they're doing a bunch of coke with his gay boyfriend, and you think he's like, alright, go inside of me. He's like, he's about to butt fuck that guy. But no, he puts his dick on the table, and that little tiny guy runs inside of his dick hole, just touching on his urethra and stuff, and then he sneezes, blows the dude up from inside of his dick hole, and it's fucking great. And then he's like trying to climb up someone. He's like, he's going to my ass. Stop! And then he tries to jump at another guy, and Butcher comes out and catches him in a bag of cocaine and starts shaking it up. And then they're like, man, he OD'd on a lot of coke. Like, well, technically it was just a little coke because he was small. Like, fucking hilarious, man.
I'm just picturing it with a... Go ahead.
That's called microphilia.
Yes.
All I
Yeah,
could
I
picture
love it.
was just fucking Carl Urban's British voice. Well, technically it was a little bit of coke.
Yeah, basically
like-
just that.
I just had the mental image of when he was in the bag of coke, getting all shook up. It was like a fucking blizzard and everything.
It's
all
fucking
shook up.
Have you seen The Boys?
No, I have not.
That shit.
Oh, dude, you gotta
The reason
see it.
I watched it is because Clay and I was telling Clay and Megan how I don't mind eating ass, and they're like, "Oh, there's a scene in The Boys, bro, with like Pop Claw, and she's like fucking takes these drugs, these superhero drugs, and she's like riding her fucking landlord's face, but since she's on drugs and she's a soup, she fucking like comes like and just busts his fucking head open. And it's like at least he
What-
died
what-
happy.
What platform is this on?
Amazon
I think
Prime.
it's on Amazon, but if you
Oh,
don't have
okay.
Amazon.
I got
You have-
Amazon Prime.
Okay, yeah, fucking binge all 3 seasons, man. It's fucking
I was
great.
about to say, if you didn't, I would let you have my password so you can watch it.
Yeah, I got Prime.
Say, anytime I ever saw Homelander do something, I just hated him so much. It wasn't until bloopers where I got to see him be a human being for once. I was like,
Oh
okay,
yeah,
thank
Tony
God.
Starr's a good guy. He's an absolute like. Good
Yeah,
looking.
it's this scene with this like bird victim where he like comes up for the bed. And he's just like, "Hi."
Dude, yeah, I remember in the show whenever that new girl takes over for the Seven and she's like trying to find a diversity hire. So she brings in this daredevil, like this Asian blind guy who's like, "Oh, hey, Homelander, I'm like, I don't have sight, but I'm really good." It's like, okay, that's nice. So what would happen if I did this? And just claps his hands around his ears and busts his fucking ears out. And he's like, "You want to bring a fucking cripple into my goddamn superhero team? You don't own shit." He's just sitting there screaming and bleeding out, all blind and deaf now. Like, that show is great. It's hilarious.
The time he just told that one chick just to kill herself.
I hated that so
There's no
much.
one up in the sky but me.
No,
Jump. Go ahead.
I'm not giving you an option. Jump.
That was fucking heartbreaking, man.
Yes.
What was that? What was the other one? Was it Invincible?
Invincible, yeah, Invincible's pretty good. It's all right. I liked it.
I would like to read the comic, honestly.
That was my next one I should probably try to get into, but I don't know
Yeah.
anyone else. The only reason I got to read it all, because I bought volume 1 and 2, and when I was working at Texas Auction Company, I was training a new guy. I was like, "Oh, dude, you're reading The Boys? I have all 12 volumes if you want to just borrow them." I was like, "Are you serious?" And I took the first half up front because I told him I read really slow. And then when season 3 came out, I like grabbed the last half of them, binged them. And then when I texted, I was like, "Bro, I finished it." He's like, "You read all of it?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "You're the only person who ever said yes. I've offered these books to everybody and no one else has taken them." I was like, "It was fucking great."
I'm
That
not
shit
too
is right
afraid
up my
to.
alley.
I'm gonna watch a crazed man eat a baby.
But do you want graphic novel spoiler alerts that probably aren't in the show?
Go for it.
For
Let's
it.
do
No,
it.
I'm fuck.
Not yet. You're not.
Black Noir is a Homelander clone.
Oh, I've known that.
But he's not the one eating the baby. Homelander's not. It's Black Noir who's doing all this shit dressed as Homelander. So Homelander's like, "Why does everyone hate me? Because you."
Because they want
Fuck.
that baby.
Dude,
Because he
so
wants
fuck-
his baby back.
Yeah, they
baby back,
changed the
baby back.
entire character of Black Noir in the show compared to the
Dude, they need to. The show has to end better than the graphic novel. Like the second to last book is like badass. That's where they're fighting the soups. But then after that, Butcher's like, "I have to finish everything." So he kills his buds, bro. He tries to kill Huey, and they fall out of a fucking window, and he ends up breaking his neck. And he's like, "I guess you made it out alive, Huey, like fucking cunt." I'm like, dude, why? Why are you taking the boys out? That's so sad. It ended so depressingly. I mean, don't get me wrong, Huey and fucking Starlight got together, but like, dude, why'd you have to take out Frenchie and the female, man, and fucking mother's milk? They call him that because they need this mother's milk to stay fucking jacked up. He drinks his mommy's titties milk all the time.
They do not explain that in the fucking show.
They don't.
They just call him MM most of the time.
That's weird. But
Eminem.
but I wonder how a collaboration with The Boys and Baldur's Gate 3 would go.
I
you
see what
get
you
to
did
eat
there.
Baldur's Gate's babies.
I reached a bit for that. Sorry. Really couldn't think of another
A
way.
collaboration would be absolutely fucking insane because you'd have this
Just-
magic guy be like, Firebolt! And it's just like Homelander, like laser eyes.
Already added in Homelander and Starlight into Call of Duty, and they put Homelander in the new Mortal Kombat. So
I'm just a
Why put
Baldur's
Black-
Gate baby.
They put Black Noir into Call of Duty as well, I think.
that's just a black dude, Connor.
Yeah, black.
Yeah, Connor,
Black
no need to be
noir.
racist.
Yeah,
Well,
racism.
depends on which Black Noir it is, because if it's the comic one, it's just Homelander again.
Yeah, he's the one that actually raped Butcher's wife. It wasn't Homelander. It was Black Noir as Homelander. It's crazy. Just, if you don't want to read it, watch it.
It's a lot different watching it, honestly.
It's fun. I think it's hilarious. It's a dark comedy.
The
Super violent.
The first episode had me in.
Yeah.
The-
Hey, Robin! Boom! Fucking just holding hands there. Because homie just
He's
ran
just
through
like-
it so fast.
He's just like holding her hands. He's like, oh.
And
Fucking
Ben was
great,
like
man.
thinking, man, I wish that happened to my ex-wife.
Yes. Wait, what?
Yeah, just
I
to be
don't know.
holding her severed hands. And Connor's like, I tried to get us into Baldur's Gate, but whatever.
He tried, but Ben and Jase hasn't said anything about any topics.
Oh,
I don't even know
sorry.
if they have any. I was just curious if they did.
I just think that Jase is having a small series of strokes, so he's like constantly like Rick Rubin.
no
doing-
wonder, dude. No wonder Jase is so big. He ate the whole band. The Strokes.
I saw him eat an entire Bible, and I said, "Don't worry, this too shall pass."
Be wary of corners.
Hey, save the roast jokes for the end of the year.
Oh, they don't ever run out.
Dude, my
Never run
boss,
out.
I got my boss into our podcast today, my foreman.
Yeah.
And he was texting me on his way home, and he was just asking questions. He was like, how long have y'all known each other? Like, it's like 20 years. He's just like, when's the roast? Oh, wait, never mind. You guys said it.
What's a pussy?
I have yet to hear what he had to say about
That
Deep
is-
Fried Tongue.
Excuse me, that is when a boy has a pussy, a pussy.
Hey, I recognize that pen.
Yeah. Fucking Memento Morons pen. Legit.
I use
Merch.
that shit at work, so
Plug
that
the
way, like,
merch.
people can see it. I just did this, like, without thinking about it.
That's how I write.
Yeah, right?
Hold it. Actually, hold it up, Connor, so people can actually see it.
Yeah, dude. Fucking showcase that shit.
Plug the merch. Get it out of your cocksucker.
Memento Morons premiere.
All right, talk about your Baldur's Gate, and let's move on. Let's go.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so Baldur's Gate 3 came out like the same day as Connor's mom's birthday.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, like the 3rd.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Baldur's Gate 3 came out, and what I found out today is a lot of other fucking game companies got pissed.
Oh yeah, I learned about this earlier.
Like BioWare, fucking
Blizzard.
Blizzard, of course Blizzard got pissed, but like a
Blizzard
bunch
has no
of
room to talk right now. They're getting slammed.
they got mad because Baldur's Gate comes out with this huge immersive world, which is a D&D campaign, which is obviously massive. You could do almost literally anything in this damn thing. You could just straight up fucking be the biggest dick in the world. Chase.
Murder hobo campaign.
Yeah, you can. But the
Yeah,
thing is
it's called the Dark Urge, and you're rewarded for it.
these people, like these other companies, got mad because then they were pissed off because like this game comes out of almost seemingly nowhere, even though it's been on early access for a while, and it just kind of gives a whole different precedent to RPGs. Like, you know,
They
build these
up the game, man.
yeah, up the game,
Well,
but
like when Grand Theft Auto 5
3.
came out,
yeah,
They
ages 2 consoles ago, that set a new standard for what
2013.
games should be.
Actually, hot take. Grand Theft Auto 3 actually deserved. Shut the fuck up, Connor.
I know that did for that, but I'm talking like in graphic standard and like open world standard. Grand Theft Auto 5,
yeah.
when that shit hit, I was like, boom. But yes, Grand Theft Auto 3, one of the first, especially from the first
open
two.
world.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
first two it was top down, fucking shoot 'em up almost. Whereas with
GTA
Grand
3
Theft
was
Auto,
the first open world.
GTA 3 was the first open world, so that was honestly the groundbreaker.
And then there was like Assassin's Creed, especially Assassin's Creed 2, that changed a lot, and Red Dead Redemption changed a lot. And then it's like Elden Ring. Elden Ring did a lot of that shit too, right? Like it gave a new precedent to things.
Still have yet to beat
Elden Ring.
I still haven't beat it.
Yeah,
you're better than somebody that we. You're better than somebody we know who had to mod it to beat it.
Yeah, but anyway, it just becomes.
Did you
Long
mod
story.
No, gods no. I haven't even played it yet.
It fucking sucks. I do
anyway,
not like it.
It just, a lot of these companies got mad because they set this huge precedent as to what an RPG should be.
They underpromised and over-delivered.
Yep.
They did. And honestly, Baldur's Gate 3 is a great game. Yeah. But it's a great game. And it's like, I was playing with Jase and Jordan, and just the shit that we were able to accomplish and do, it made me feel like an actual D&D game. Yes, you can have sex, Connor. You can.
That's why we're doing this.
But it's not like BioWare's romance mechanics where you had to do a little quest for them. No, you had to actually build up your relationship with them over time. And quit it, Connor.
We're trying to have a conversation here.
Yeah, we tried talking about real stuff like Baldur's Gate, not actual sex.
Rude.
But I love Dungeons & Dragons. I love the idea of tabletop games. It's fun. Like, the fact that you can get a group of people together and build an entire campaign of absolute buttfuckery. Fantastic.
And if you don't have access to, like, a D&D module or anything like that online, this is a great replacement.
Yeah, honestly, it's really good.
Four-player co-op. Everybody can make their own characters. Or you could use one of each of the origin characters, and there's one called the Dark Urge, where you get special prompts that nobody else gets. You can customize it.
All the prompts say rape.
Not inaccurate.
You're not inaccurate.
No.
Like
my wife already wants to buy it. Her friends are playing it. She stayed at her friends longer. She's like, I got to roll the dice over there. You fucking nerds. You're all nerds. I hate myself.
That's nothing new. But you can make it where you can have your private interactions where nobody in the party can see, or you can open them up. I opened mine up for for Dalton and Jordan to watch.
Why do you keep calling me Connor all the time?
I don't know, man.
You do it all
dumb.
the time.
I'm stupid.
You are that.
Anyway, because Dalton was asking me, hey,
retarded.
Well, Dalton was asking, hey, make it unprivate. I unprivate it, and I hit an option, and Scalaritas Fell, the little goblin butler that shows up for the Dark Urge, he goes, Most wonderful master, we'll reintroduce necrophilia into your entourage, no problem, or soon enough. And Dalton and Jordan heard that, and they're like, what?
Dude, the Dark Urge path is dark.
Respect, bro.
I need to play Baldur's Gate.
You straight up come up, and this bard tiefling who's just absolutely adorable, and I'm like, I want to sleep with her. Fucking, she's like, oh, I want to stay at your camp because I want to do adventures. The next morning, wakes up as like everyone wakes up, she's a corpse and like paraded on a fucking ground in the camp. And Jace's character was like, yeah, I did it. But it's even worse. The fucking blood was still there in the camp.
No. Here's what happened. After my character woke up and he figured out, oh shit, I did this. I had the option to try to hide the body or just go back to sleep. I went back to sleep.
Well, yeah, and everybody sex with a dead body, and you just rolled over like, thanks for the F Shack, love Dirty Mike and the boys.
And then Gail was like, what the fuck? What happened? I was like, I did it. She's like, why? And one of the options was, she annoyed me.
I honestly wish one of the options.
I'm sorry, but I don't think I could do a campaign with Jase. No way.
Let's do it. Let's fucking go.
Remember, it's a 4-player co-op, so like, if you want me to play the Dark Urge, I'll play the Dark Urge, but I won't.
Or no! I want to get through a campaign with a... No, Ben, you're not fucking allowed. You're still in trouble for your core antics, you fucking retard.
Hold on.
I'm gonna play it.
Now, it will be cross-platform with PS5.
Yeah,
It is
that's
coming to
probably the
console.
one. That's probably the one we're gonna buy because
Yeah,
my wife
obviously.
really wants it, and I can't say
What?
no to her.
we could generally actually play a game with Matt for once.
Now here's something fun that we did. We came up to a part toward the end of chapter 1. I'm not gonna try give any spoilers, but we had time to prep the battlefield because we kept on getting our asses kicked. So we're like, I saw her just beeline towards you, bro.
She went to Baldur's Gate and came storming in. Here, you talk to these fucking nerds. I'm gonna go kill myself. Here.
Special guest, Matt's
I love
wife,
Baldur
Devin. Put your hands and
I don't either,
vagina
so you don't
flaps
warn
together.
me.
But what
Hi,
we
Devin.
did,
What's up, Devin?
we kept on getting our asses handed to us in this fight. So what we're doing is like, go around, find all the explosive barrels that we can.
I'll be right back.
Also, Dalton, I found more.
What?
Anyway,
So we're like, okay, we got the field with some explosive barrels. We're ready to go. I initiate the conversation, and the game asks me, because I'm an Oathbreaker Paladin. The game gave me a prompt: Oathbreaker, let them through.
Fuck yeah, I'll drink to that.
Like, you have the option to side with Team A and just be totally evil about it, or side with Team B and be kind of be good, and they apparently repay you in kind. But
yeah,
I'll go
you
with option-
simp. You fucking simp. You
Fucking
had the chance to
they-
be evil, and you
they-
simp for.
Well, no. Here's the thing. They apparently they get you, like, they make it a lot easier for you once you hit Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, touch my pussy.
Yeah.
we get to the
Yeah,
we
wanna
get to
touch his
combat.
pussy on webcam.
We get to combat, and
I will fucking
Here,
mute
touch my
him.
pussy from the
mute
back.
him. Mute him.
That's a pussy.
We get to combat, and Dalton's able to go first because he's playing a rogue. He shoots the barrel with an explosive arrow. The whole pitch is lit on fire.
And fucking murder the boss.
But we made a mistake the first time we tried it, because we called we made a deal with some ogres and got an ogre horn.
Yeah,
And,
the ogres killed everybody.
And we're like, what the fuck happened? And we're like, oh wait, they said something very important. Ogre kill everyone. Also, if you use the horn, Dalton, you can actually pay them more to keep the horn.
So, why do I picture all of us just throwing down on fucking Baldur's Gate? Like, one person on, like, Devin's on the PC, Matt's on the
They're
PS5,
being loud as fuck.
and then,
I'll play the Dark Urge.
dude, I'll play the Dark Urge.
I will do evil as fuck, cause I love being the rogue. That was fun
Connor
shit.
will.
I just want to pick my own penis.
Yes.
You get to do that.
You get
I
to do
know.
that.
You
I
don't
know.
fucking like it. Get out of here.
I did get to do the character create.
Yep. It's just like Cyberpunk, except
I made the cutest little gnome though. God, she was adorable.
Yeah.
I made a very colorful tiefling.
I'm gonna do. No, you know what? I'm gonna try and make my fucking monk.
Ooh, I'm gonna try to make my moon.
There's no Goliath.
No, Devin, think about it. Picture this, okay?
We were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor.
And there's
Every
no
time I
Goliath.
said picture this, I think that.
Wasn't me.
There's no Goliath.
But no, no, dude. I made an amendment to it. He's a human monk. He's a human monk.
Talking about Halo, and I was just there like, look at the boys' stuff to talk about.
But here's the thing. He's got a sentient sock puppet on his offhand that's a perpetual cock block to all of his ventures.
Now you can't do that in Baldur's
You
Gate.
can't go that far into it.
Yeah, bitch.
But that
I
character was
God, I
fucking
wish-
hilarious.
Oh, I wish.
I
Goddamn.
loved that character.
I
Dude.
saw a squirrel get kicked to death today from Baldur's Gate.
Yeah,
I
if
saw a
you're
clip
the
of that.
dark,
Nice.
if you
I
play the
saw
Dark
that
Urge,
too.
If
Jason's a necrophiliac in that game.
I heard you can fuck a lot of bears at once.
Listen, see, Jace just lays down
What?
the dick dead ass.
yeah, there's if you romance one of the characters, he becomes a part of your party in Act 2. If you romance him, you could tell him to stay in bear form.
Why you do it?
You can just grin and bear it.
And they broke the game. 'Cause I
But
think they
also
were
Connor.
He left.
I was about to say, but also Connor, don't forget, there's Dami Mommy lawful or chaotic good barbarian.
Yeah, she is a good.
Say that again.
I told you
like a
already.
snoo
It's
snoo.
Dami Mommy fucking lawful chaotic good barbarian named Carla.
What?
Yeah, death by snoo snoo.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'll pull up a picture of her.
Hang on.
God.
Hold on. I'm getting on Steam. Hold on.
He's buying it right
You
fucking
don't
now.
even have the money to buy it.
I know. I don't.
Ben, I know you're probably gonna hate this, but I have to clean my fucking
Or
camera real quick.
technically, I do. It's just I'm trying to be better about money.
You're good, dude. Honestly,
yeah.
I'm trying to be better about money too, because pay cuts are a
Hey.
bitch.
What the
Putting a
fuck's
picture
happening
in
with
podcast
Connor?
talk right now.
What do you mean?
Oh no, it's acting
God
weird.
damn it! God damn it! My buddies are playing the game right now, and they're asking me to join up with them.
Well, you can
should
tell them to
just
fuck
leave
off.
them. Yeah, you should just go. Go play with them.
You can tell him to fuck off or just go.
Okay, look in podcast talk. That's Carlac. I did promise him I would play with them, so I'm gonna go hop up. I'm gonna go play
Yeah, go
Baldur's
do it.
Game with them.
Oh my
Bye.
goodness.
So y'all be good. I'll talk to y'all
Yeah.
later.
I hope you die
Alright,
terribly,
later,
Jace.
Oh, I will.
She's got handlebars.
One of them. Bye.
Handlebar.
You want your spot back?
Sure.
Bye, Devin.
I can ride this bitch with no handlebars. No handlebars.
But yeah, Baldur's Gate set a precedent for games that a lot of people are pissed off about because they're like, oh, we actually have to try now.
Now tongue
So-
kiss on the camera.
Ta-da.
No, you Perseus! No, you Perseus! No.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll drink to that.
Yeah, you will.
I will drink to Zoophilia, you fucking wretch.
I got some sights for you.
No.
It's just a recipe for deep fried cum.
Jace is on his way back.
I
but
would
he
prefer
has to-
that.
He has to go through TSA.
But yeah, Jason
No,
has to
he wants to go play Baldur's Gate 3 with his friends.
go. Yeah.
No.
That's the effect it's having. It's taking our cast.
To be
Yeah.
fair, if we weren't doing the podcast, I'd be playing Baldur's Gate 3 right now.
And why don't
You
go
are
play-
the only one I saw mention podcasting tonight, and then everyone just jumped on it. So that's on you.
Oh yeah, Ben and I talked about doing
Actually-
it on Friday.
To be fair, I was getting a
fair.
migraine earlier, like 2 hours ago. I was half tempted to say, "Hey guys, I might pass out with my migraine," so that would have given you the excuse.
I would have been playing Baldur's Gate 3.
I would have been installing my Steam library.
Right,
I
exactly.
was still riddled with anxiety and depression, like right before I got on here.
Well, at least you can rewatch it if you need to.
Rewatches anxiety and depression.
It's called Beau is Afraid, which is actually a great fucking segue into why is it good to rewatch movies and shows.
Well, yeah, dude.
Because
So
you
you
see
see-
shit you didn't see before.
So you can see Chun-Li's butthole a second time.
It's actually Dalton actually hit the nail on the head because whenever Matt and I were watching Midsommar, I picked it up the first watch, but he didn't. Certain things that he hadn't seen like 3 watches prior.
Dude, even with the... Because when I showed you Beau is Afraid, that was like my that was my 4th time to watch it.
Yeah.
And I kept finding out stuff like, oh man, the people in the beginning serving the soup to the guys like, it's fucking hot! Those are the same people that ended up hitting him with the fucking car. Like, that was fucking Jarvis in the back serving the fucking bowl. Like, there's just shit you piece together the more you watch. Or, what made me bring it up, because I'm on my 4th time of rewatching through Hunter x Hunter. I'm almost at the end, and It's the scene. There's this dude named Nob. His power is he can make portals, and he has to pick 3. One kind of outside, one right outside of the gate, and then one as close to the king as he fucking can. This is like in-game status. So he ends up going to these fucking stairs, but the energy from the villains shakes him so hard. I've seen this happen to him 3 times. I always wondered why his hair turned white and he got bald. I thought he was using his power too much, but last night it got to him. He fucking, when he planted that, he's like, I cannot go any further. I will fucking die. And you just see him out in the rain, like 2 miles away from there, just breaking down. He's crying, he's shaking. He's like, dude, I am done fighting. They are so out of my league. How can these 2 12-year-old children, they've been closer than I have, and they are going straight to that fucking person. And like, dude, like even when they're like, hey, where's Nov? Like, yeah, I don't think he's gonna join us this time. And he's done, dude. He's fucking sitting there pouting in a room because he realized he's totally outmatched.
That for some reason reminded me of the bit before the fight with Netero and I can't ever say his name properly.
Marian.
Marian.
It's like Marianne, yes, but
it's Marian. Like Marum or something. But basically, Netero like powers up, and then he asks him, "What's like? So how do my chance look?" He's like, "Honestly, you're gonna fucking die like the moment you walk in." And Netero's just like, "Dang!"
He's like, "I was hoping you'd say that or some shit like that." It's badass.
Yeah, he walks in and starts slapping him around.
Man, fuck this Mortal Blade.
But yeah, man, like I've seen this. I love the show. It's my favorite anime. I've watched it 3 times. I'm on my 4th time, but this time it just hit different.
It's fun to watch things.
It really is, man. You learn to appreciate them more. Like I said, you pick up some movies need to be rewatched in order to even understand.
I've watched
step 1, or you can continue.
I've watched Psychopaths 3 times, and I still barely understand what's going on.
Psychopaths?
That's a pretty. It's a pretty detailed. That's a pretty detailed. Psychopaths. It's for crazy women who tampons aren't enough. They get
it's Ben's ex-wife's fucking.
Like shoulder pads, like a bunch of like.
No,
tampon pads.
Okay. Think Minority Report with really weird guns.
Yeah, that's Psychopaths. Easy.
Yeah, yeah. It's
you're a blurry fellow right now. Look at him.
I know I am. Holy fuck.
You're blurry as fuck.
I'm not wearing glasses, so it's kind of hard for me.
We're not wearing glasses for you.
Apparently so. What the fuck? I don't know. It does this shit randomly. But anyway, yeah, no, I've watched it like 3 fucking times, and like season 1, and I finally understand what's going on it. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's.
You can go.
I was just gonna say it's basically a retelling of Minority Report through a different perspective, as far as I can tell.
Another Philip K. Dick reference.
Yeah, because Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? Yeah, Philip K. Dick.
Basically, it's this whole thing called the Sybil system that detects if somebody has latent criminal thoughts and shit like that.
So you do kind of get it.
It's all based off of mood swings.
Well, it's like we would all be latent criminals. Well, us 3 anyway. Connor, not as much as we would.
What do you mean?
Connor would.
You're not as dark as we are.
Here's the thing.
You get mad when we make fun of each other. You're like, stop, we're friends.
Yeah. Well, Connor's anxiety and shit would definitely do it, but just us 3 would probably immediately be like, oh yeah, you're flagged as latent criminals because y'all all thought about bombing the same place twice.
It's like,
let's see. Dalton's would be red, Ben's would be crimson, Matt's would just be white for deep fried cum.
Actually, that's kind of a golden yellow because it's deep fried. Other words, it would just become.
There are people who are asymptomatic, is what they called. It's like the main character, Tsudomori, and the main villain. I forgot the main villain's name, but anyway, them 2 are asymptomatic because they can literally shoot somebody and it not fuck up their psychopaths.
It's because they're sociopathic.
Yes. Spoiler
alert. Even right there, you're on your 3rd watch. You're explaining it to me because I've only seen 2 episodes of it.
I haven't even seen the full series.
I haven't either.
There's 2 solid options for me of having to multiply rewatch before it just clicked. Like, oh, number 1 was A Clockwork Orange. I don't know what viewing it was, like 17 or something, but I was just like, oh, okay, so like you can't take something organic, make it mechanical, because even then he doesn't have the point to choose, and then he ends up getting fucked up trying to kill himself, and then he's back to being an asshole.
I will say, Ari Aster's movies make for good rewatching because of all the shit that they put in it.
Say it with me, kids. Subtlety.
Yep.
Incidentally, a lot of machines, if they get put into our bodies, immediately get rejected because our bodies see it as a foreign substance.
Because it is. It's
So,
literally
like-
a foreign substance.
So, like those chips that everyone keep talking about being put into your body, most of our bodies would probably fight those chips.
See, but even then, people got those little heart pass things,
Pacemakers.
pacemakers. There's fucking stents. There's like our bodies adapt to stuff.
It does, but it's like one of those that like so what is it called? Like mechanical arms and stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff that like in anime, like Full Metal Alchemist, like their automail would sometimes be rejected. In fact, it talks about it actually at points, is that your automail can be rejected into your body.
Hey, Dalton, I got a question for you. About that chip thing you mentioned. So, this chip would be rejected and destroyed?
This.
It'd be destroyed in your stomach acid.
It was a good yummy chip.
Hey, put that in your eye.
I will put it in my eye. I am automail.
Okay, am I ruining your audio?
Connor, shut the fuck up.
female. I will now transfer to automail. Okay, and another movie that made me rewatch a whole bunch. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Oh, he left. You fucker. I literally waited until he got back to mention it, because
You said the name and he immediately was like, nah. Because he couldn't
he's
even
a
watch the
fucking
movie.
bitch. Just sit down.
What the fuck is up with that goddamn cat?
Connor!
Seriously.
Sit down.
Get rid of Toshi. Jesus Christ, just freaking throw him out the window. He's an asshole.
Your cat. Hurry up, you fucking
Your
dick.
cat's an asshole.
Bro, I literally waited till you got back to mention this, and then you walked away as soon as I fucking said it. Grabbed a cat that nobody can see. It's too dark. Your cat's too black to pop up.
Hey, we haven't unlocked that character yet.
Christ. Now I know how you feel when, like, we're friends. What are you doing? Jesus, man. That was so infuriating.
Matt, I apologize. I'm sorry. Please go on. I
You should be.
apologize.
It was Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Oh.
Because that mainly involves you. You were all there when we first watched it. And it was so insane, you had to leave halfway through because
couldn't. That movie was fucking nuts.
it gave you a headache. It should.
He who makes a beast of himself gets rid of the pain of being a man.
Yeah, but okay.
It doesn't have anything to do with me.
It's a great saying. I know you're an author. I know Avenged Sevenfold made it, but like, the movie is fucking bananas. They're talking about
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
like, it's just two people on drugs who went down to commit a bunch of felonies, and like, cause after like 7 times watch, it's like, oh, they're just fucked up. But there's so much weird shit in there, like that's unexplainable. Like I remember when it was the only time Devin tripped acid with me, but like towards the end of the trip, everything was coming down. We had music on. She was painting. I was like, hey, I'm gonna put on Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. So do you want to watch this, or she's like, I'm just gonna paint. I was like, bet. So I'm watching it, and then she ends up coming over about halfway during it. There's a scene in there when he's playing the White Rabbit song, and he's in the bathtub. Everything's destroyed, and he's like, when the White Rabbit peaks, I want you to throw that fucking radio in the tub and shock the shit out of me. And he's like, are you kidding? That'll blast you right through the wall. Like, just fucking do it. Like, he's got a knife. He's swinging it around. Like, okay. So, like, all right, turns it up, grabs a fucking orange, and as soon as it peaks, he pulls the cord, pegs him with an orange, and then shuts the door. So you hear him flailing around in there screaming like he's being shocked. But then, all the lights flicker in the movie. You hear him, and you're like, holy shit, is that actually happening? And when Devin came over, it was that scene. And I was trying to explain that to her, like, does this happen or doesn't it? And as I said that and that scene happened, our lights fucking flickered at the same goddamn time. I'm not even making that up. I was like, it did happen. He got shocked by something that wasn't fucking there. This movie is BANANAS. That shit is bananas.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's fucking nutso. I even I did the audiobook of that, and it was fucking.
Matt,
go ahead.
I hate to cut you off, Connor, but Matt, the next time we hang out, I need to finish watching that movie.
I have not seen it in a minute, and I have like the director's cut of it. So let's fucking do it, bud.
Fuck yeah, dude! I've already got one person that's doing Young Frankenstein and fuck, what was it?
Young Frankenstein's pretty good.
It was Young Frankenstein and
Frankenstein.
Yeah, Frankenstein.
He's Jewish.
Frankenstein. Yeah. What was the one? Okay. The dude dressed in drag.
Tootsie.
No.
Honey Boo Boo.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yes.
How could you?
You've never seen that?
I've never seen it.
To be fair, I haven't either.
I didn't want to watch it, and I've seen it.
So
I mean, I'm okay with it now.
A special friend of mine.
So what you're saying is movie night at my place.
Well, yes, definitely.
I would fucking love to watch Rocky Horror with the boys.
You just gave Matt the biggest hard-on ever, Dalton, by saving movie night at your place. I hope you know that.
Well, dude,
Alcohol, movies.
He's got a 65-inch screen, an air conditioner that won't quit. So fuck yeah, let's do it.
I have a fucking sound bar that makes it really loud.
Let's also plan it to where my wife can take a Sunday off, so I don't have to leave early in the fucking morning.
Yes.
We'll try.
The second weekend of September.
Anyway.
That's too soon. Never mind. I'm not doing it. I quit. I hate movies.
Anyway, for me, the only part I remember, I mean, I could say it had to do with Johnny Depp tripping, but that's the whole fucking movie.
It's the whole movie.
It was one part he was tripping, and I think he saw what looked like some creature with a wig and lipstick, and I remember seeing that. I was like, I'm out. I can't.
By the way,
he went to like, please, I need to get to my room, my attorney.
Hey, Matt.
What is the score? She's like, it turns into an ill, like somebody was asking. Like,
oh, I hated that part too. That part made me do the same thing. Like,
hey, Matt, I got a third movie to recommend since one of us hasn't seen it yet.
Midsommar or Bo?
Bo.
I haven't seen Midsommar. Connor hasn't seen Bo.
You need to just watch, dude. You like
Let's
Swedish
Midsommar and Bo then. Fuck it.
It's so up your alley, Mr. Swede over here.
Swede.
No, he's not that sweet. He's Horbishore for Borfordorf.
I want to have an Ariaster deep dive properly. I don't want you to be left out of it.
Let's fucking do it with the boys. Let's fucking do it with the boys.
What we do is we hang out, and on a Saturday, like everyone comes in Friday, and then on a Saturday we got the Midsommar and Beau's Afraid. Yeah. And we've all watched Hereditary.
5 hours.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, shut the fuck up, Connor. Like you got anything else to do.
Actually, yes, I do.
Like what?
Not watch
You need to. It is a bonding moment. And honestly, for someone who has mother issues, that is your movie. Are you full of anxiety and depression? That is your movie.
Yes.
Are you like, what the fuck is happening half the time around me? It scares me. That is your movie.
Do you not know what the fuck is going on? That is your movie.
So why do you want to scar me with it?
Do you like big balls?
That is your movie. Really. Do you like a giant fucking dick monster in the attic? That is your movie. Do you like some drink paint? That is your movie.
You like the nice tits dying right in front of you? That is your movie.
The first time you have sex?
That is your movie.
Spoiler alert for Beau's Afraid.
Bro, well, like, I remember when I was watching it with Ben, and he finally got to the house, and you find out how the mom died and stuff. But like, he's like, "What if it's an open casket?" And I'm like, "It is." And he's like, "What?" I was like, it's fucking hilarious.
Yep.
Headless corpse in a casket with an open thing. It's funny.
That movie was outrageous.
Big ass movie night.
And
Let's fucking do it.
And then we can all jack off into a like a bowl and then deep fry it.
Just
What's the next topic?
Once you pop them, you can't stop them.
Deep frying cum. I don't remember what the topic was.
Once you pop the cum, don't stop.
Join communism. Ben is gay.
Fuck you.
Yeah, capitalism is dumb.
Now define capitalism.
Capitalism is where the government is basically controlled by the amount of money that is consumed by the consumers, which is us, the people who work for the government to essentially to build it.
An economic and political system in which a country, trade, and industry are controlled by private owners for profit.
I was about to
there
say
we go.
that.
That's exactly what it is. But so my problem is with. I had a lot more on this earlier, but I've drank a lot since we started. The amount of bullshit that we have to do for capitalism is absolutely absurd. They expect us to work an outrageous amount of time in 100-degree weather. Like the place I'm at, that place I'm at right now is like, hey, we need you to work 12 hours a day. I was like, dude, I could barely work 8 at the 108 degrees that we're having to deal with.
Drink water. You're fine, pussy.
I try.
At this,
But I'm allergic to like the entirety of summer.
At this point in time, it's more along the lines of a question of manning.
Oh damn! I guess you can't watch Midsummer then.
I can't watch Midsummer because I'm allergic to summer.
Yeah, the movie turns out.
Well, here's the beauty of it.
It's only midsummer, so you're fine.
Here's the beauty of it, Connor. It's being viewed in Dalton's fucking house, which is winter all the time.
Is being viewed in Dalton's
Fuck
house.
you cocksucking, backstabbing cockbite. You will watch it. Fucking bitch.
My name is
And
Ben.
actually, I have osteopenis and whatever the fuck. Fuck you.
I have
autism, faggot.
Be like, I'm Connor. I have dependency issues.
I'm Connor. I have mommy issues.
My mommy pays for everything.
I'm Connor. I won't search for a better job. Boo hoo.
Actually, because I'm debating on wanting to go to college for psychology.
There's no better person for a psychology degree than somebody who desperately needs a counselor.
That's what I'm saying. Connor just be like Thanos.
I have a psychologist, you fucking retard.
He's doing it as a shortcut so he could be his own psychologist and save a few bucks.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
Literally sessions.
Are you stressed? Are you stressed?
That's thinking with your wallet.
Sessions would literally be this. Or, for example, it'd be like, shit. So okay, Connor, how have you been feeling today? To be honest, Matt said something and it really got under my skin. Looks like you got a case of being a giant fucking twat. Have you tried getting the fuck over it? And pay your own goddamn bills. And maybe be nicer to Ben. Okay, you know what? Scratch that one out. Be mean to Ben.
You! Fuck you!
Therapist Connor's a dick. I love it.
See, my therapist sessions are like,
They hate us. They surround us. Bring it to us raw and wriggling. Nobody loves you. Nobody loves you.
My therapist sessions are like.
Off in my mouth.
My therapist sessions are like. That's a nice gun right there. Kill yourself with it.
yes, I am man.
Oh dear God, are these hollow point? Oh.
For Ben's therapy session would be this. So, still divorced?
Yeah, buddy.
Are you laughing
it's like,
because you're the
oh.
therapist laughing at him like he's like a divorced loser?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hire Tim Allen to be my therapist, and every time I unveil something, he just does that.
I honestly want Ben to get married again, so that way he got married twice before I got married once.
We need to come up with both best. We need to come up with both best and worst therapist, fiction or nonfiction.
That's
Best
pretty good.
therapist or worst therapist, nonfiction.
I don't know.
Dude,
To be
I'm
fair,
a great therapist.
You're very heavy-handed, but your points are right.
Yeah, because I'm honest. That's just who I am.
Best therapist. Well, no, physical therapist. It would be me.
No,
Ben.
you're the wrong person to look at physical
Ben,
therapy.
your ass. No.
Come back to us when you can run straight.
Bitch, motherfucker! I know how to fucking run straight, and I can run better than your
You
fucking
run
fat
like
ass.
a T-Rex, bud.
Yeah, my T-Rex running fucking ass is better than your Krispy Kreme bitch ass.
Hey, at least if I did run, it would at least not look like a T-Rex.
At least
it
if
would
you
just...
did run, it'd be like 5 feet before you run out of breath, you fucking asthmatic
Yeah, but
ass
it's
bitch.
still not as weird as what you run.
Quick question. I'm gonna look something up. How fast were T-Rex? I'm curious.
25 miles an hour at a top speed.
I am
It's
looking
his
it up.
He knows.
You're wrong. The theorized time is 12 miles per hour.
Bitch, motherfucker! No, 25.
25 would be a velociraptor.
Oh.
Hey.
Incidentally, chickens evolved from velociraptor.
And I can make this worse for you, Ben. You could say Dalton is built like a triceratops, and their top speed was 20 miles per hour.
Yeah, and Dalton's not built like a triceratops because he runs out of breath every 10 feet, so whatever.
Hey, I'm an asthmatic triceratops,
He's
Ben.
got an incredibly hard head, though.
Yeah, he sucks at breathing in the daytime. You suck at breathing in the nighttime. Y'all are meant for each other.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not
Yep.
gay. Ben
Fucking
might be.
I got up to turn off Hunter x Hunter so I could sleep better on one of his 4 remotes. He's like, Grits the remote. I'm like, which one? And as soon as I did, all I heard was.
No, that was Dalton.
That's what he was just saying.
And then just rips ass. Jesus Christ.
To be fair, I have severe asthma and my lungs are scarred, so that's why I snore.
To be fair, I have severe sleep apnea from saving y'all's lives and shit.
What do you mean saving our lives?
We had nothing
I'm
to do
protecting our freedom.
like those pits got to us. Get the fuck out of here.
All you did was protect our mail, you bitch.
You were not
Yeah,
doing
you
that for
fucking
freedom.
motherfucker.
You were not doing that for our freedom, bud. You were doing that because a bunch of rich people wanted oil.
Bitch ass motherfucker, do you know how to drive a goddamn Abrams tank? I do.
I can find out.
I'm in the wrong branch for that shit. I should be in Matt's.
Do you know how much I want to call my mom now and be like, hey, Mom, can you call Ben a mailman real quick?
Hey mom, can you call Connor a bitch?
I'd be like, hey Don, can you drive an Abrams tank? No, then shut the fuck up.
I drove
No.
an Abraham Lincoln tank, which shot itself in the head.
Someone made a post. I think it was on TikTok. They went to the Ford Theater, and it's like, no way, guys, you could go to the area where Abraham Lincoln was shot. And then someone commented as John Wilkes Booth. Yeah, I knew that.
Incidentally, I found out some time ago that one of my mom's great uncles was actually a co-conspirator to assassinate Lincoln.
Yeah, we've all saw it. He got hammered in the ass so bad that he died for being hammered in the ass.
Oh
shit!
Oh, 4 and 7 dicks later.
Hit me with your best shot. Fire away.
Being hammered in the ass is a family tradition, but it just so
I'm
happens
really
that
disappointed none of y'all mentioned the whitest kid you know skit stuff at all.
That's true.
Mean looking motherfucker, fat ass piece of shit.
Don't hit
What?
my butt. He's hit my butt.
What?
Oh, he's stabbing me.
He's hitting my butt. Don't break my butt. He's breaking
to
my
be
butt.
fair, I don't remember anything from Whitest Kids You Know.
You don't
Dude,
remember anything beyond the age of 26.
Get on Archive. They have all the seasons perfectly fucking HD in a row. I'm actually gonna do that.
I remember watching it and liking it, but I just don't remember actually.
It's hilarious. It's the best.
We will not allow any brown tigers in our kingdom.
Oh,
I can't remember his name.
Dude.
It's like,
I know it. The Elegant Tiger King.
Yeah, that's all I remember. The White Tiger King, but I can't remember his name.
Dude, there was one dumb skit where he's like in a room that's like dripping in cum. He's like, Mom, there's a bunch of cum up here. Like, come down here. Like, what? It's down there too? No, come down here. Yeah, it's up here too. No, damn it, come down here.
Oh.
Come down here now. Like, what, to like add to the pile or? And then when he pans downstairs, there's a bunch of cum dripping on the walls as well.
That has the same energy of the guy back. Mom, the cat's back.
Yeah, I love that guy. Matt, show Sean the elegant white tiger.
Show Sean the elegant,
the white tiger king. And he would always make up laws against the brown tigers.
Incidentally, my last foreman's name was Clayton, and he's like, it's like Clayton Bigsby, and I fucking giggled, and I was like, that's a. And then the entire Clayton Bigsby skit showed up in my fucking head.
It's just a 5 o'clock free clock.
It's actually kind of funny. There's a Clayton Bigsby.
That's Tyrone Biggums.
Oh damn, I'm done.
Clayton Bigsby is the black-white supremacist.
Yeah.
Go back to the country.
It's actually kind of weird. There was a Clayton Bigsby skit done in a Falling in Reverse music video.
Wait, what?
Ronnie Radke's like a fucking a terrible person. He probably meant it.
Everybody's a terrible person.
He's like a fucking groomer ass, fucking pedophilic, fucking abuser.
What?
Dude, he was under for charges for like beating the shit out of his girlfriend. He's not a nice person.
To be fair, I feel like sometimes women deserve to be hit.
I mean, to be fair, Jeremy Renner, the dude who played as Jeremy Renner, who played as Hawkeye, threatened his then wife with a fucking 50 of Desert Eagle, I think.
50.
He was also run over by his own snowblower.
What the fuck?
You didn't know that?
He lost a leg or something.
He didn't lose a leg. He got fucking crushed by a fucking snowplow that was his own. He was helping out his neighborhood and forgot to put it in fucking park like a smart ass fucking Hawkeye looking nigga. And then that shit fucking crushed his fucking chest.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll drink to that.
You've drank to being called retarded, zoophilia, giant dick monster, and now Jeremy Renner being crushed by a fucking Zamboni.
His own Zamboni.
Yeah, see, rape allegations against Ronnie Radke. Even the bus driver saw him. He had sexually assaulted after a performance in 2015 of June.
What the fuck?
He's not, like, don't get me wrong, there's, like, I love the Ant-Word, but they're terrible people. They fucking bought a kid just because he looked weird, and they abandoned him.
Let's be fucking honest. 99% of all fucking famous people that actually produce great works are terrible fucking people.
I'm pretty sure Michael Jackson did molest those kids.
Watch the fucking goddamn documentary about that. It's undeniable.
It's just Michael Jackson just saying plain as day, I touched the kids. That's
Dude, one of the kids there still has all the shit Michael bought him. He was holding up a tiny fucking elephant kid ring that he was shaking. Is like, this is what he proposed to me with. Like, I was like 7 years old. Like, dude, he not only did he buy the kids, he bought the family. Like, why in the world is Michael Jackson flying out to Australia to go to some random person's house to hang out with their kid all the time?
Are we not
going to talk about? He fucking got the parents a house there. Just
that's why capitalism is evil.
It is. It is disrespectful that he used an elephant ring and not a spooky spider ring. That's disrespectful.
Right? Spooky spider ring.
Come with me to my wishing tree.
I don't want to hear your fucking voice.
Blanket, come here, Blanket.
You child rapist.
I feel like at this point, if anybody is rich or powerful, they get so bored. They're like, I'm gonna go fuck kids.
That's exactly how it is. Once you have all the money and can buy everything, you got you can't just be satisfied. You got to keep filling it up with darker shit.
Yeah, well, because
escalation period.
Yeah, people are consumed by the struggle. You know, the struggle to get more money, to get better, to actually get the bills paid and everything. Once the bills paid and stuff gets actually piling up and shit, they're like, oh shit, well I got some fucking reserve. Then they start investing that shit and getting more and then getting more and then getting more and then getting more.
Ben, we don't need economics 101, bud.
Oh, fuck you.
I mean, I get what you're going for, but we
know, we get it.
Why can't they just be normal and just decide to do
because it's a test of mental metal, and some people are fucking just weak as shit, like tinfoil.
Connor, you don't really know what it is until you get to that point. You don't know who you are until you get that money.
I don't want to be rich.
I get that, but it's like you don't know what you will do with that amount of power. Like you might be the most the most badass dude in the world who helps everyone out.
Connor's gonna be like Griffin from Berserk at the very end, just like
no,
you're the chosen one.
Never.
Connor's gonna be like,
dare you compare me to that piece of shit?
Connor's gonna ask his mom if he can spend money on a child.
Honestly, this reminds me of this. No, truth be told, this reminds me. This reminds me of
right now.
Hold the fuck up. What? This reminds me of a fucking discussion that Dalton and I had over at his parents' place. We had the fucking lottery question, and how Dalton was talking about having this big ass fuck off house with a fucking lazy ass river that went through the goddamn kitchen.
That's awesome.
No, not a big fuck off house. Just a house with a lazy river through the kitchen.
But a lazy river through the fucking kitchen. And
yeah.
I'm just like, dude, that's fucking retarded. I would do this, and this. And then, of course, Dalton's mom fucking walks by and was like, oh, yeah, you grew up poor, didn't you?
But so
lazy house like, dude, that's awesome. I mean, mosquitoes would be terrible.
Well, I've thought about that.
Imagine making toast.
I've thought about this.
You're not dipping it in water, dipshit.
What it is like it's got a floor that lifts up that you can go into the lazy river. So that way it's not like shit ain't getting into your house.
Idea, Dalton.
Honestly, that's the. I'm of a different mindset, dude. I can't see myself with a place
because you've never been able to see yourself with more than $6 in your account.
I have more than $6 in my account now.
$8.
I have $7.50.
23.75. Fuck you,
Dalton. I said to Tom, "Can I buy a child?" Why? Just cuz. It's illegal. What's wrong with you? You hate it when Sophie and Emma cry. I put, it's a joke from the podcast, I promise. She's like, not funny.
You'll be like, can I put it on your credit card?
Tell her to listen.
I just put it on your credit card. Please don't be mad at me.
At least you'd have a third grandchild.
I got a baby from Nicaragua.
And then I could give it to Ben.
Yeah, we're trying to make Ben less lonely, so I'm trying to buy a child for him.
What? No.
Send it.
We're gonna name the child Riley, so it's close but not something.
Fuck you! Oh my god, that is horrible.
It's just an African American baby with a blonde wig. I love you, father.
Like Starvin' Marvin.
Do you know Dewey?
Oh my god. Each and every one of you is getting a punch in the dick. Oh my god.
With your mouth, fag.
Fuck you.
Maybe later, fag.
Ben's over here like, that's drawing the line. Me, what's a line?
Hey, if there's a line to draw, I bet I could do it. Because I'm a great drawer, so.
Dude, that line would be squiggly as fuck.
For me, it would be, because I have a terrible drawer. I suck at drawing.
And you're also drunk as shit.
I'm not.
Okay. You seem pretty sloshy.
Exactly.
Connor's still trying to get permission.
It's a
he's going to Amazon. He's going to Amazon Children later and be like, I'm taking this joke too far.
Wayfair.
I'm just explaining the joke to my mother before she has a heart attack.
Your mom's gonna like show up at your house with a child, and be like, "Here, I bought one for you."
Oh my God, Connor!
It's just a third cat.
No, I've already decided in my life from now on, when I have pets, the limit's 2. That's it.
That's all you need.
I actually once told a lady at an apartment complex. She goes, "Do you have any pets?" I was like, "Well, I got a Canadian. Does that count?" She's like, "As long as you feed it properly."
To be fair, you do buy most of the food, so yeah, you do.
Yeah, I got it. I've paid for most of y'all's foods. Ben's the one I paid for the least, though.
Dalton's gonna be on his deathbed, and then he's gonna reach his hand up to me like, Connor, it's like, yeah, dude? You owe me at least $2,605,700 in the food I bought you.
And then he just pulls out his Dalton punch card like, actually, it's only 11,000 million. So, oh, you got your punch card. You kept up with it.
Hey, Dalton, say what you will, but I do my damnedest to take care of my own shit.
I have paid for a lot of your foods, though.
That's true,
I
but
paid for a lot of people's foods. I bought David Jesse's today.
And
I have offered to pay for yours, though, and you denied it.
Because I want all of the cards to be like, y'all owe me money now.
Oh, fuck
So
you.
when I'm in my lowest, you guys can be like, I got your food, buddy. And I'll be like, all
we're
right.
like, let's all pee on him while he's crying.
Dude, highest or lowest?
Lemonade.
Motherfucker, highest or lowest? You know I got your fucking back regardless.
The
Yeah,
highest height is urine, or
I got all of y'all's. I got all of y'all's fucking back. Matt, I had your back. Connor, I got your back. Dalton, I got your back.
That's him jerking off on all of our backs while we're sleeping.
What are you gonna do, Ben? How are you gonna get my back then? What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Turn around, bitch. There you go. I got your back. I see it right there.
Right round, baby. Right round, like a
Like a
record.
record.
How Ben's gonna get your back is he's gonna be like a father you never had, and he's gonna be able to pay for your apartment.
He's gonna get you pregnant.
I gotta pay for my kid. Fuck you.
So in response to explain the joke to my mother, she said, "Yeah, because capitalism totally encompasses having a kid."
It
does. It does if you're buying one.
You get tax breaks if you have a family.
And not only that, but the government constantly tries to get us to have more kids, so they have more slaves continue to do their work.
I just said you do get tax breaks, though.
There you go.
Your mom's over here like.
My mom's just saying, like, I don't have time for this shit. She's probably trying to go to bed, and John's just like, Dawn, you can go to bed. He won't stop fucking messaging me.
If you know what? Nicer than me, I would put you on fucking mute and go to bed.
Tell her fucking nearly 60-year-old ass to download Discord and jump in a fucking call. Goddamn.
He's 57, you fucking swine.
Nearly 60. Nearly 60.
Fuck you, Ben. Hey, Ben, where's your kids?
Wow. Hey, Connor, where's your fucking penis? Don't you fucking tell you cocksucker!
I'll fucking do it again.
Hey,
Connor.
I'll send it to your mother.
Connor, where's your kids? That's right.
Oh, they're in here.
You can't stay with someone long enough to have them.
Yeah, I bet Ben wishes his mom would pay his rent.
Yeah, I wish my mom would pay my everything.
Dude, my mom and dad can't even afford to pay their own mortgage half the time. They can't even fucking try to get mine as well.
I just picture you don't. Well, how the turns tables.
I make more money than my parents do combined.
Haven't you had to pay something for them once?
I've helped them a few times. I've helped Derek a few times.
I haven't been able to top my mother, but I've been able. God damn it!
I top your mom, bud.
It's his mom. Ha ha.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Everyone top Ben's mom. Yeah.
I haven't been able to make more than my mom, but I've been able to make more than my aunt, so I'm working up there.
So you bought them for your mom.
Fuck you.
Incidentally, I have so many aunts and uncles. I couldn't. But
when I apply to go back to college for psychology, I'm gonna look into getting financial aid. So that'll
Dude,
hopefully help. Me out.
FAFSA, dude.
You're
FAFSA.
No, fuck FAFSA. You're an immigrant. You can get scholarships.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll look at me and say, Canadian, I fuck
You
it."
can.
Dude,
Like,
yes.
immigrants can get scholarships.
I still find it funny.
If you're a rich white boy, they call them scholarships.
Shut the fuck up.
Dude, I can get scholarships for being fucking asthmatic and
Why
disabled.
can't you
can
be as
find one.
funny as Matt, Ben? Come on.
Who can? Let's be
It's
honest.
because Matt is brown. He's got an advantage over us.
He's got
Because
a
I hate
season-
everything in life,
he has a
so I
top-
want to destroy
He has a
stuff.
taco seasoning bonus.
To be fair, I'm I'm also very hilarious.
But no, the funny thing I did find though is that
You don't let me finish. Say I hate stress. No. I've been watching the IT Crowd again. We're already on season 2.
I love
yeah.
IT crowd.
But yeah, with hilariously when I looked into psychology, it's like 4 years, but since you have your prereqs, 2.
I mean, go
I
for
would be
it.
a great psychologist.
Look behind you. How you look. All right, class is over. See you guys
I
tomorrow.
was waiting for Devin to just like Five Nights at Freddy's charge at you get.
I'm gonna have to watch this again so I can see that because I didn't see her do that.
Dude,
Scared the
it
shit
got
out of
me
me.
too. I jumped mildly. Like I just see this red bar. I'm like,
I see where Vincent gets it from.
I saw that shit and it was fucking hilarious.
she was a better version of Flash than Ezra Miller.
Everyone's
Well, of
a better
course, 'cause-
version of the Flash.
Of course, because Ezra Miller's a fucking kidnapping pedophile who dresses up like a clown.
Could you see me be the Flash?
I could see you flashing somebody. That's about it.
I don't have that confidence.
It's just because you don't have a trench coat. If you had a trench coat, you could do it all
I
day.
have one. I have a
Listen,
trench coat.
See,
people.
Connor, wait, no, Dalton, you just need the proper drive for your flash.
God damn it. All right, sign us out. We're done. It's
No.
almost 10
Before-
o'clock.
You need the proper
Before-
flash drive. Come
I'm
on.
done. I'm
Ben.
done.
Ben, she texted back. Do you know what she said? I put, you do get tax break though. It's like, yep, you're my little tax break.
Ah, not
Romantic.
anymore, bitch.
You do not get tax breaks anymore for buying a house.
What?
Shit.
You don't. I was the
Capitalism
last
blows.
year to have a tax break for buying a house. So any of you buy a house, you're not getting a tax break for it.
I got somebody to tell that. She's not going to be happy.
Like the tax break saves me from having to pay like $1,000. It was $1,100 was my fucking thing. I got like $100 back.
Fuck.
Good for you.
All right. Well,
But everyone else,
anybody
after
else got
2023
anything or what?
Capitalism is gay.
if Ben is gay, then he's gay.
That would make him
Yeah.
Ben gay.
Words of wisdom.
Ben gay.
All right. Well, you heard it here, folks. Apparently, I'm gay, but
Brooks?
no, I'm not.
What the fuck is Brooks?
Fierce.
Isaiah's like fucked up an entirety of like several paragraphs of words.
Yeah, folks. This was like 2/3 full whenever I started, and it's 1%. Fuck yeah, dude! Hell yeah! Anyhow, if you got any questions, comments, concerns, bitches, gripes, complaints, hit us up at momentumwarrants@gmail.com. On the off chance you feel like contributing to this fucking podcast venture, then 1, what the fuck is wrong with you? 2, thank you very much. And 3, hit us up on our Anchor.fm, or not Anchor.fm, what the fuck, on our Spotify support link, which is pronounced as thusly, https://podcasters. That's spotify.com/pod/show/momentum-support. It is your one-stop shop for continuing this fucking venture, and thank you very freaking much for every nickel, diamond, penny that you want to fucking throw at us. If you want to get some fucking merch, then also hit us up. If you want to get some fucking analog art pieces that are piece of raised songs from a Spick of All Trades and Master of One, then hit my boy up, Matthew Lee Buendia, over here on his Instagram handle, Nosferatu. That's Nasi Energy Drink Furs and Fur and a dude that isn't a fucking dude. If you want some freaking vocal talent for some voice acting type of shit, you know, narration, whatever the fuck, then hit up my boy over to my right over here, or maybe your left, I don't fucking know, who's holding the big ass bomb, and that is Connor Edward Gary Impey. We will also direct you over towards him.
It's me.
we're on Twitter at Memento Mars. We're on Facebook at Memento Mars with over 250 some odd fucking people that apparently have some freaking reason to listen to us. We freaking love it. And that's about it.
Odd Fun Guy.
Oh yeah, shout out to the Odd Fun Guy. She's freaking amazing with her artwork. And also Team Thick. They are growing. They are awesome. Team Thick, what up? Freaking Patrick, what's up, dude?
Zoltan.
And and remember, kids, if you're feeling down, just don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're feeling down, just look up.
Yeah,
That way Ardu's not down.
You get up again. You get knocked down. You get up again.
Well, we get up again. Never going down. She did it again.
And there's Dalton.
Wow.
Without further ado, I shall bid thee adieu. Laters.
Dalton? Dalton, you good there, bud?